My name's Tony Wilson. I'm the Risk and Safety Manager for RCQ Projects, and here we are at Reflections Cove in Maroochydore, Sunshine Coast, Queensland. So obviously I've been in this game now for probably over 15 years, and since that commencement I've seen a lot change in this sphere, specifically psychosocial hazards and that within suicide awareness on site. From the get-go, it probably was a big stigma behind it in terms of not talking about it, be a man, get out there, be strong. Just suck it up and get on with your work functions. From those old days, there really wasn't much support tied to it. We've seen over the years probably a bit more of an encouragement, a bit more of a role, and a bit more toolkits involved out there for people. For one, their awareness within suicide, how to prevent it, and how to actually be a man and talk about it. We don't have to actually hold that information in on ourselves. We can have those hard conversations, and we can talk to our mates about our problems as we go forward. And that probably wasn't something that was prevalent those years back. Well, here at RCQ Projects, we've been quite prevalent in trying to push a change from the grassroots. We want to become better. We know we can become better in this role. We know we can push more information as part of it. In discussion with Mark, who was our actual representative for Mates Construction, he introduced us to the blueprint plan. That was part of it. We took that on board and we sort of ran with that quite well actually, and it's changed how we approach suicide awareness, suicide training and suicide prevention out across our projects. So it has changed how we see ourselves, how we act in our procedures and our policies as part of it, and that sort of flows on to our site teams and then pushed out through that to the construction phase. Which then from there we actually push out general awareness training where we can on our sites. Connected training and assist will probably be in the near future. Well, I believe personally that we want to see a massive change in how we are and to knock that stigma back of not being able to talk about our problems out there on the construction phase. And I believe that needs to be driven from somewhere, and that cultural change needs to happen. If it's seen as a company, I'm hoping that from there there's a bit of support, not just within a discussion point, but financially, that's tied into how we do our works, and it might hopefully change some mindsets that they can reach out and prevent these problems from happening in the future, or at least have a healthy discussion around it, at least at the bare minimum. The blueprint is a big driving force for how we are tackling these psychosocial problems out here within RCQ, and I'm hoping that there enables not just here as us as a company, but industry as a wide then starts taking that on board moving forward. Personally, I believe that we need to be a bit more stronger in how we have our conversations. Realistically, we still hold it in. I know myself as a male, and in this industry itself, that we don't like holding our conversations with other gentlemen about the problems that we're having, facing or occurring out there. And it's because of that we've become stigmatised between, suffering in silence, where we shouldn't have to.